Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Pete here, and I'm bringing you yet another video of the GTI. This video is going to focus on how to clean exhaust tips. Now, the exhaust, as you guys may know if you're followers of my channel, I have a Borla S-type exhaust, so it's a bigger tip as opposed to the stock tip. So a lot more area to clean and a lot more area to get dirty. So what I like to use is and everyone kind of has their own kind of soaps, degreasers, whatever they like to use, but what I like to use is dish soap and water. And what I like to do is I put it in this old auto glass. Don't worry, it's all clean. There's no auto glass residue left over. The brush that I like to use mainly is I like to use this brush. It kind of gets in there. It was my original wheel brush, but I kind of found that it left a little bit of scratches behind, so I don't use that anymore. And lastly, what I like to use, and this kind of ties between a toothbrush, but I like to use this brush. It has like little fibers, and hopefully I don't think it's gonna focus, but it has little fibers, and it's very soft and it doesn't scratch the exhaust. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soap up the entire tip, get it nice and lubricated. And what I recommend too is you guys should definitely do this when the exhaust is cold. You don't want to do it when it's hot and after it was running for a while. So I'm gonna call that enough. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to come into the exhaust with this right here. And essentially what this is doing, it's releasing all that carbon that's building up. And fortunately for me, because I do this so often, I clean my exhaust tips so often, you really don't have to worry about cleaning too much carbon because you know, I clean it so much that there's really no buildup. For some people, what I see a lot with kind of just stock GTI exhausts, even aftermarket, and not just GTIs in general, any kind of car, is that a lot of those exhaust tips have a lot of carbon buildup, and that kind of can leave a little bit of damage behind, and sometimes it's really not easy to remove. So this kind of really cleans the inside. It doesn't do a tremendous job as far as like really getting at the creases, because as you guys can see right here, this ring has a little bit of concavity to it, or concaveness, and it's really hard to access some of the bottom parts right in here, kind of right in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with the black bristle brush. I'm going to agitate these creases right here to try to release any kind of leftover carbon buildup, and I don't really need to worry about too much scratching because, like I said, it's a soft bristle brush. Now, my exhaust tips, just because I've been driving with them for so long, I think I've had this exhaust for almost 6 months now. They're looking a little dull, so at some point I'll do a polish and show you guys what that's like. But so that's kind of what you want to have it look like. On the outside, what I like to do is, I might not have mentioned this, but with this brush, this is kind of my everything brush. I like to get sort of the outsides of it. If I want to get inside here, because this, these tips are just so big, what I can do is I can get like a little microfiber towel and just go in there and just kind of wiggle it out, kind of floss it out. I call a very clean exhaust tip. So what I want to do now is I want to get this metal polish, grab another microfiber towel. In this case it's also orange because, like I said, I color code them. And these are the ones for the bottom parts of the car. And I kind of just want to work in the polish. But yeah, so there you go. There you guys have it. It's a little bit of life brought back into the Borla, and so this is something I like to do a lot. Actually, in fact, I clean my exhaust probably more than I clean the outside of the car, which is pretty crazy. But like I said, that carbon buildup can leave a lot of damage to the tip later on. And it's always good to attack this before any kind of further damage happens. So I'm going to show you guys the older exhaust tip, and you guys can kind of compare, and yeah. Alright, so here you guys go. This is a dirty exhaust pipe. This is kind of our before. Definitely a lot different, a lot of carbon buildup sort of towards the back, and it kind of comes up and starts to build up on the lip right there. That's something you want to definitely clean up as soon as possible. Don't mind these little scratches here. That happened a long time ago. In fact, I think it happened before I bought the vehicle, but I want to be touching that up soon. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, or you kind of figured out something you didn't know before. It's pretty easy. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and have a good one.